the opening scene of Spectre. A supposedly traditional Day of the Dead in Mexico City. A festival for remembering those who have passed. A celebration of life. But that Mexico City parade didn't actually exist until James Bond, came to town. And now, it's an annual event. I'm Jamie Stangroom, and in 2019, I was there. In this video, I'll find out how Spectre is actually a whole lot more than just your least favourite Daniel Craig Bond film, by talking to the film's producer for Mexico, Stacy Perskie, who told me how that scene breathed new life into this pre-Columbian tradition. I started off by asking him to explain what a traditional Day of the Dead celebration looked like pre-Bond.
The idea of the celebration is that you do altars for your dead loved ones, and in the altars you put their pictures and you put decorations and you put things that they liked, so their favorite foods, if they smoked a specific cigarette or if they liked a specific drink, you put in everything that they like to basically honor them, and the idea is that their spirits come in the middle of the night and take the things, all the spread that you have left for them to enjoy.
But in terms of having a parade in Mexico City, the capital of the country, it wasn't a thing, was it, until after Spectre?
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was Sam Mendes had the idea of having it be a very spectacular parade with dancing and with floats and stuff like that. So basically the art department, the production designer, the costume designer, and all the Mexican creative team that helped them here created this amazing parade with all the craftsmanship and all the artwork and all the inspired on all of those Day of the Dead decorations. Yeah, it became so spectacular that when the film came out, the city was inspired to continue doing that parade, which they have since, and it's become more and more and more popular.
In 2019, it was estimated that over 2 million people attended, and while there's no denying its popularity with both locals and tourists, some have accused the government of cashing in on Hollywood. Stacy, however, thinks it's done more good than bad, and actually has helped save the Day of the Dead from being overtaken by Halloween.
For kids, Halloween was sort of taking over the Day of the Dead, and sometimes new generations were forgetting the Day of the Dead celebrations. And the fact that, films like James Bond, films like Coco have put it, kind of back in a really, huge spotlight and kind of made it part of like mainstream pop culture, but with that traditional root. It makes it so much more appealing, and it's kind of more rooted for new generations, so it's never forgotten.
It's not right to say that Bond saved the festival. Having spent a lot of time in the country, I've seen how it's in Mexicans' blood. And especially out of the cities, you'll find the more traditional celebrations. But Spectre certainly did help make it more relevant for younger generations, while shining a light for the rest of the world to see. But beyond the floats, puppets, and 007, its roots firmly remain. Subscribe for more regular movie content, including Star Wars, Stranger Things, Marvel, and more. Also 2 future Bond in Mexico location videos to come. Thank you to all Patreon members and those on the Geeky Minders and Geek Age fan club tiers.